then, 17th. I've got about another week of putting up with this, and then I should have my new phone, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything then will be normal. So I've got the songs to catch up on, but I've been at Casey's doing stuff, so here we go. Moving is just half of it, isn't it? The rest of getting everything else organised is the big bit. So I'm glad you're still there anyway. And if and when I'll try and get on the laptop tonight and see if I can see what I've missed, because I don't know. I've probably missed loads. Okay. So 17 is your North Node, it's the star, it's Aquarius, it's hope, healing and freedom, it's Pandora, it's the ankles and legs, all stuff mentioned. It's about facing the chaos head on so that you can finally go towards your true purpose. It's about not dimming your light. That's all if it's in the upright. If it's in the reverse, that's when we've got problems. So let's see. We've got Pisces, which is the martyr and the victim, so doormat basically. We've got Leo, 5th house, things going on in the dark, and we've got Leo itself. So the song is all about my hat. I think I remember it from the 70s, not sure. All about my hat. I will wear, what is it? I don't know if it's a green ribbon or something else. I don't know. I'll have to go, because all I keep getting is that. But I think it's based on an old folk song, so that may mean something. Green is the heart chakra, which Leo rules. So let's see. So somebody maybe that likes wearing hats. Maybe you wear a ribbon around your hat. Maybe into a ribbon. Maybe it's something that you wear in your hat. Don't know. Until we see the words, until we found the information. No knowing what connection it has to the read. There it is. So we are dimming our light to fit in. We are not following our true path. There may be issues with the ankles and legs. It's not wanting to face the chaos that's needed. And it looks like because we're in a codependent situation, we're somewhere because we have to be, not because we want to be. Which is unhealthy, is it not? So, codependency. Stuck in a situation, not through wanting to, but having to. 9 years. What you resist persists. So putting all that energy in something you don't want rather than something you do. Holding on till your fingertips bleed to something or someone that's past its sell-by date. Stubbornness, greed, control. The minor arcana of the Aries card. There it is. We have to revisit the past with this one. The answer is yes. Judgment Day hasn't arrived yet. Somebody sold their soul to the devil. Somebody is existing on a lower frequency. We've got Aries and Scorpio there with the ego, and the number 20. 22, we have to feel the fear and do it anyway, take that risk and make a jump off the cliff and make our wings on the way down. Richard, London, the Lord Mayor. Wrong choice. David, Adam, Eve, Lily, the apple tree, the snake. This year is the year of the snake. The Jewish faith, siblings, children, hands, arms, shoulders. Dreams and confusion, 7 months. Confused about what to choose, what our options are. But we haven't got to show fear. And right at the minute we are dimming our light, being a doormat, because we've got the martyr and the victim there, and things are going on in the dark without us knowing. So 22 is positive, 20 is negative, 24 and 6 is negative. Either a separation, a choice we don't want to make, or feel unable to make. Yeah, because it's toxic. Capricorn energy, the devil, somebody has sold the soul to the devil for shiny baubles, keeping up with the Joneses, living beyond your means, and it means the loss of a home, an unhappy home or family life, or at the very least repairs need doing. A home is not a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table and a welcome at the door. We've got 15 there negative. Yeah, with the wrong team, wrong people, it will not prosper. You will not profit from this. Red lights, red flags all over this. So be careful when you're going through lights. Make sure they're not turning red. Don't take any risks. You have to release the shame, the blame. Stop overthinking this. Analysis paralysis. Trapped in a mindset. You're in a child having a tantrum. That doesn't happen anymore. 8 weeks, there will be nothing to fear but fear itself. So feel that fear and do it anyway. Yeah. Capricorn energy. A businessman that's lost everything. Someone that was accepted into the family is now a dangerous enemy. Could be an older man in uniform, could be somebody of a darker complexion, could be that businessman. Like I said, it's about ambition and greed. Truth will out. The truth will set you free. It will sever ties with what no longer serves you. 1 week. There's the halving of resources. It may make some ill. There is the man with the limp because he's got a walking stick. So, but it's isolated, feeling alone, feeling lonely in a room full of people, feeling half erased. 5 years. Going through things on your own. Nightmare situations, sleepless nights, but it doesn't need to be because that cage door has always been open. You could fly at any time. You chose not to. Aries energy. Like I said, this is all mouth and no trousers, doesn't put his money where his mouth is, and dishonours the dead. There's no passion here, no action, no life. It's a bit sad, isn't it? I bet you wish I'd not done this one now, don't you? That's also 2 kings, and when there's 2 kings or 2 queens, there's bound to be a conflict. A fire sign and an earth sign. Capricorn, Aries, both cardinals, both thinking they're the king of the castle. And then Spirit gives us this cup. This offer of love, of unconditional love, of happiness. 1 month. Where your cup is overflowing. And it makes you realise there is something better. There is a new beginning just waiting for you out there somewhere. And then we're released from that toxic situation with the devil. Daughters, hostages. Somebody that was put at the gates of hell by another is now released. 2 or 29. Beautiful energy. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, putting the force field up, not letting negativity in, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically. You are protected by the Archangel Michael. October the 11th, where I come from, because the carnival people come to town then. But number 2 and 29 is positive. Michael is positive. Good advice from a professional, doctor, priest or lawyer. Yeah. Stuck in stormy waters for a while, 6 weeks at least. Unable or unwilling to move on. Because of this lack, either financially or mentally, whatever it is, there's a hole in the pit of your stomach that you will never fill. A great, massive, gaping hole where somebody has stolen from you. So there's unconditional love. It's cancer. It's the Herman family life. It's anybody that loves unconditionally. And that includes themselves. Not in an egotistical way, just that's the way they love. They don't put strings on their love. So, number 12, Pisces energy. We have to be prepared to turn our world upside down and see things from a different angle. Learn to say no. This is Odin, Wednesday, Prometheus, who sacrificed himself for mankind. You don't want to be that martyr or the victim, so don't do it. Put your boundaries in place, say no. The liver, the feet and the toes healed, because you don't need to be trapped in that mental prison anymore. Those swords are words that people have said to you over the years to make you feel small, to make you dim your light. We're not listening anymore. We're going to free ourselves and be open to the new possibilities. So, something new is coming our way. Something hidden perhaps, because it's the 5th house of Leo. Things that go on in the dark. The heart, the back, theatres, nightclubs, leisure, sports centres, hotel rooms. Anything dark. Self-expression, recreation, creativity, offsprings, pleasure, love affairs, children and speculation. Self-expressive house. The 5th house encompasses everything that's creative, including ideas, dreams, music and art. This is where the soul goes forth into the world, where the inner landscape is made visible. The sign on the cusp describes how easily creative energies flow, as do the planets in this house. Saturn often indicates difficulty in getting projects underway. Saturn may also indicate difficulty in conceiving a physical child, as children are an important part of the 5th house. There is a daughter here only mentioned. An air sign values individual creativity of a child, seeing them as equals. Fire signs, perpetual children at heart themselves. Earth signs may not have the opportunity to be a child. And water signs, there are children or everything to them. So that's the 5th house. So Leo and Neptune, it doesn't sit well because it'll pee on the bonfire. Martyr, victim, martyr, saviour. One of the most powerful drives that underlies Neptune is that of victim, martyr, saviour. Neptune wants to save the world or one person. There is nothing Neptune likes more than self-sacrifice, but all too often and too easily Neptune slips into victim and martyr role. This impractical planet is easily taken advantage of, especially when it comes to things in the name of love. So, Leo is in Neptune, not all signs are. This placement aspires to grandiose ideas, so living above your means. But ideas may be nebulous or impractical. Dreams. Dramatic self-expression, so a drama queen, is common, but the image of self may be an illusion, so you're not who you think you are. Perhaps paternity issues with children, something like that. Oh, answers again. There is a revealing message or insight coming, and they've said this like at least 3 times this week, I'm sure they have. Answers is what? Answers number 4. It's trials and divine inspiration. So somebody's just got their car pulled right up at the front door. We don't need that. So 4 answers. We have had this past few days, I'm sure we have. For you. Answers, there it is. Hugging and mooning the crows. So Scorpio, possibly. The letter A or O, the 4th. Free me quickly if foes should bring me fast with strong chains. So there's the Capricorn energy. The wolf, Fenrir, who shackles. The chant that make fetters fall from my feet and the bonds burst from my hands. Freedom. It's about the faculty of speech, so the mouth, the throat, the tongue, the river mouth. Odin, the one-eyed king of the gods. So issues with the eyes, and there's Odin, hanged man. The god rune. Memory and thought, so thoughts of the past. 9 nights, I would say 9 weeks. And the windy ash tree, so those born or being called Ash, Ashley. Idrisil, the wild tree or the family tree, the roots go deep, the home and family life. Sacrifice of Odin was repeated many times by those who wished to be proficient in the rune magic. For this purpose, potential rune masters would put themselves through grueling physical ordeals. So you will go through something to learn some wisdom. Hallucinogenic substances, so someone may be abusing drugs, alcohol, and the fly agaric toadstool. So it is in the upright this time though. Fast changing situation to be expected. You may find yourself in a set of new circumstances with few clues about the correct way in which to proceed, so not wanting to make that choice. However, even though the conscious mind may be at a loss, the unconscious knows better. Clarity. And will use dreams and strange coincidences. So, your dream journal, find out what they mean, not the psychological meaning, the spiritual meaning. An influence or a helpful advisor, what there is said. Archangel Michael, a professional. His personal likes to be male with a great deal of worldly experience and probably an older generation. The spoken word and the power of persuasion are basic meanings of this rune. It should be remembered that the rune themselves are words of power, and that the Song of Odin states can make fetters fall from the feet and bonds burst from the hands. So your words and your thoughts are what will release you from this. Thus, the appearance of answers ensures that you can use your wits and verbal dexterity to remove yourself from restraints if you know or can learn the correct way to go about it. The God rune aspect of answers should not be ignored. A religious influence may be felt in some way, or you could feel touched by the cosmic forces, so a visit from spirit is possible. The snail, slow and steady. The snail and the huckleberry. Fruit in the invisible. A snail is a good sign, to be honest. And it is, believe it or not, 41, I believe, because it's got that L in it. XLI 41. Yep. So, the determined and deliberate snail carries its home on its back. So wherever they lay their hat is their home. They haven't got a home. They're homeless. While it seems like a simple, humble creature, the spiral of the shell portends great mysteries, representing the cycle of life. Like the snail, the huckleberry is sometimes associated with smallness and insignificance, dimming your light to fit in. A huckleberry is late 19th century slang, was a person of little consequence. However, it is a powerful fruit that grows plentifully, offering life-sustaining nutrients to both humans and woodland creatures. Together, the snail and the huckleberry invite an appreciation for what is beneath the surface and trust in what cannot be seen. So don't judge a book by its cover. You are relying too heavily on physical proof. Grow quiet and observant. Allow subtle clues, even feelings and intimations to guide you. So don't go at face value with somebody because they could be conning you. When have you benefited from trusting in subtle clues, the coincidences that Spirit gives us that aren't coincidences? How can I look beyond appearance towards a deeper meaning of what's going on? So, and then we have it, the dandelion. Again, Leo. Number 7, home and family life, Cancer. So, let's have a look then. The dandelion has every vitamin you need to survive in that small little plant, which is why the weed people like to kill them. Number 7. Latin name Taraxacum officinale. Jupiter and the Sun. Sun rules Leo, fire and earth, which is what we had in the others. Dandelions hold a special childhood magic for so many of us, with the images of making wishes, and our wishes can't come true unless we face that chaos. So the wishes are there with the 17. Where's the star card gone? Today's card, there it is. Our wishes didn't come true. It looks like we're disappointed. So now we dimmed our lights to fit in. It hides powerful medicine and magic found in these humble yet kingly flowers, named for the French Dante de Leon or lion's tooth. These yellow flowers are medicine for the liver, would I say, and because of this are considered a Jupiterian herb, as all liver tonics are. Jupiter, as well as solar herbs with the solar lion imagery, are for health and wealth, prosperity and success. The deep taproot of the dandelion, where a lot of power is, helps us ground our dreams into reality and manifest our goals. The tenacious nature, growing even in concrete, teaches us how to never give up. Dandelion root burned in incense or brewed with rising steam can help summon spirits. The essence of dandelion is to be released all that prevents us from being joyfully successful. So let go. Particularly any angers or grudges we hold onto that harm us. As a liver herb, the spirit of dandelion helps us release emotional poisons and relax our true self. So there you go. Release that toxicity. When we are too tense to embody who we really are on a soul level. The solar qualities conjure the magic of the astrological sign Leo there. Help us shine, allowing us to reclaim our playful child self and be who we were meant to be all along, before we were hurt by others. The flying nature of the seeds helps us dream and fly about, reaching new lands and having new adventures that we didn't think could be possible. There we go, new adventures. Dandelion indicates a time and place for you to shine and play. While doing so, be successful at what is at hand. The plant spirit can indicate success and good fortune in business and goals coming to a fruition, all with a light-hearted, fun attitude for you. Enjoy your success. Keep it going. Where is your eye drawn? Root, leaf, flower, seed. Each can deepen the meaning of the divination. The solar attributes are the most flower-like. The root helps you get to the root of the matter and shows that you need grounding or purification. The leaf is cleansing and nutritive, indicating support. The flying seeds are of dreams and travel. Each deepen the basic meaning of the dandelion card. Be joyful, be strong, be released, be free. Absolutely beautiful. Thanks for listening. Let's see what the song says.